Oklahoma City. That's the location for the Nuggets. One of the best high wire acts in all. Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? Hi everyone, this is Grant. We're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, BA, first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. 5 on the clock. The Thunder with the rebound, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Brown. For 3, Gordon. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Here's Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
At the line for your Oklahoma City's Williams, shooting 1.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. His shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Oh, Jokic with a block.
Known as a shot blocker, but Jokic smart enough to sniff that one out and impact the field goal attempt.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Over Murray. Misses off the left iron.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Jokic. And the basket is good.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Dort, the pass to Williams. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Outside Murray. Over to the wing. Gordon with a screen on Hartenstein. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Over Williams. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And Porter more and more understanding where it is he should shoot and when it is he should shoot.
Hartenstein with a screen on Porter. Williams misses.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And there's the screen. Murray passes to Porter. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That one falls.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. Oklahoma City, second.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Pass to Najee. Porter looks it over. Now Jokic. Left side Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Porter from outside. Drains the triple. Porter's got 5.
They feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3-ball goes that time.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Late into the season, let's check out the standings in the West. You look at the Thunder, final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course, Denver, just barely behind them, only 1 spot down.
I think for the Thunder, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Murray for 3, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Najee. Here's Brown. Najee sets a screen. Here's Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit. And it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Hartenstein. Hits the jump hook.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Tipped away. Porter with it. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
Jokic against Hartenstein. There's the foul. It's on Casey Wallace. That's his first foul. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Wiggins in for Holmgren. And Denver will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Chanchar comes in for Gordon. Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Pickett in for Murray. Here's Pickett. Buries it from 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Williams. from the stripe. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. They set the screen. Here's Najee. Williams defending. Najee in the post. Working on Williams. 3 on the clock. And here's Porter outside. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Denver. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook left side. From downtown, fires in the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Najee sets a screen. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Tyson, he's checked in for Denver. Pass to Pickett. Clock at 4. Porter from outside. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in Denver when they faced the Nuggets.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost him.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Williams. Caruso, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Denver with a change here too. Jones is checked in. And Williams drops them both. Nuggets trail by 7. Outside Jones. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Yeah, 3 turnovers already and some frustration starting to settle in. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And here's Caruso outside. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Pickett. He's guarded by Caruso. Down low. And stolen by Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
No good on the free throw. And Denver making a change here. Jokic is checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Nuggets trail by 9. 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Will it go? Basket counts. Jokic has gotten his second bucket. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Wiggins with a screen on Westbrook. Wallace. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Thunder lead by 9. Westbrook taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. Here's Najee. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren with his first shot attempt. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Murray. Here's Brown for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Watson with it. Over Williams. A nice shot by Watson. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jokic. From deep. Oh, what range from the big man, Jokic.
But with a unique opportunity to go inverted with pick and rolls with the small setting and Jokic playmaking.
Williams passes to Holmgren. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Let's see some of the numbers here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Murray. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I not only like the attack, but I love the angle of attack from Jamal Murray that time.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
And Murray drops them both. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Murray deciding where to go with it. And another miss by Denver.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Watson. Order a screen. And it's Watson missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. Back to Holmgren. Oh, the persistence inside of Chet Holmgren.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Porter. Najee in the post. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And it's blocked. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Got a hand on it. Here's Brown. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Pass to Najee. And stolen by Holmgren. Now Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Here's Porter. Holmgren with the block. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Najee. Nuggets trail by 14. Watson passes to Murray. To stop the drought. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
He's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3-ball.
Here's Holmgren. Offensive board. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Got it.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Porter. Here's Watson. And again, Denver with a 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Jokic is checked in for Denver. Pickett comes in for Watson. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
Pass to Najee. Jokic against Holmgren. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Jokic.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Joe. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Westbrook outside. The teardrop, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Joe's checked in for Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to Wiggins. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Can he keep it going? The rebound by Murray.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Williams passes to Caruso. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. Here's Najee, hounded by Wiggins. Kept alive. Here's Jokic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Williams with it. Checked by Murray. Joe offline with a 3. And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 14. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Here's Williams, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Now, early on, he was forcing his way to the line. But in the second period, he's kind of taking what the defense gives him.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And here's Westbrook from the arc. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The 3 from Holmgren. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Oh, Holmgren on the climb.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Porter from outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Picked by Murray. Porter from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Now Murray. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix. Pass to Najee. Back to Murray. Can they get it? Shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
I think for Oklahoma City, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Nuggets trail by 20. On the court for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Porter in at the 3. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
And Jokic doing a better job as the years have gone on, just drawing more contact and getting to the line. And that's a good thing. He's an over 80% shooter there.
And the second free throw is good. And here are the Thunder now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Porter. 4 on the clock. Now here's Murray. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Murray's got 8.
Good sign of an efficient shooter there. His release is lightning quick.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Denver with another. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. Picked by Murray. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
That's good from Porter.
Well, Porter has consistently been one of the most effective high-volume three-point shooters that we have in the league.
And he makes both free throws. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 16-point lead. Out to the wing from deep. Holmgren. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Porter. There's the triple. And again, Denver no good. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Shoots from the right block. The shot by Dort, no good.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Porter from outside. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. Pickett, he's checked in for Denver. He does not get the second one. Nuggets trail by 17. Jokic passes to Pickett. Back to Jokic. Over to the left wing. There's the three. Rejected by Holmgren. And they recover it. 2 on the clock. Brown's shot is good.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Williams from long range. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Pickett. He's averaging almost 5 points a game.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Here's the 2K leaderboard, and a moment to see which rookie point guards are shooting the best from the charity stripe. The 4th spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is just one of the things you want out of your point guard. Reliability at the charity stripe.
You look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
From deep, Jokic. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Holmgren. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Holmgren's got 11 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Back to Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Murray, one of those guys that you can classify as automatic from the free throw line.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Graham?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the former league MVP in 2017. A long list of accomplishments for Russell Westbrook, Brent.
Well, how many times, BA, have we seen players celebrated in the way that Russell has been as one of the best players in the league, move and transition to a role off the bench? He's done it with a lot of grace, a lot of class, and has been very accepting of his new role.
Drills it from deep. Pickett's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Hartenstein with a screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Knocks down the triple. And the Thunder lead by 19.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Pickett. 6 points for him. Westbrook, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Murray. Here's Pickett. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Jacks up a 3. The shot by Brown, no good. Thunder leading by 18. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist from Dort. So Dort's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Westbrook into the lane.
If they want to come away with the victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways. in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Michael Porter comes in for Brown. And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Williams against Porter. Wallace, the three-pointer off the mark. Nuggets trail by 17. Murray passes to Jokic. Najee sets a screen. And it's Jokic missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Najee. Westbrook with a screen on Holmgren. Westbrook outside. From downtown. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Oh, man, and the team is loving it as Westbrook has this thing going. Hopefully he'll keep it up. We know he has the energy.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Najee. And here's Porter outside. Wallace pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Murray. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Williams. And a switch here also for Denver. Pickett, he's checked in for Najee. And he's going for the oop here. And Westbrook slams it home.
Yeah, how many times have we seen Westbrook way up like that with the poster shot, just doing what simply other people cannot?
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in just the second half.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Pass to Pickett, takes the three. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, you can't teach height. Holmgren is always a lob threat.
Holmgren against Jokic. Pass to Pickett. Here's Westbrook. Here's Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You get inside, there's all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Porter Jr. is going to get the foul.
Good on the second one. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Holmgren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic. These are his first free throws of the game. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Murray finds Jokic, shoots over Wiggins, and it's Jokic, that time on the assist by Murray. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Isaiah Joe is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Murray. Here's Pickett. Takes a three. Outside for Porter. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his third foul of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Murray for three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Jokic passes to Murray. Here's Pickett. Back to Westbrook. It's Jokic, high post. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 4 rebounds now to the paint. Tries from 6 feet. And that one hits the back iron. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. 17-point game. Outside for Porter. Westbrook outside. Here's Pickett, hounded by Wiggins. On the wing, Porter. Hits a three-pointer. Porter's got 6 here in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Oh, there's the alley. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander. Nuggets trail by 16. Westbrook outside. Here's Pickett. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Westbrook finds Jokic. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown's checked in for Pickett. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Murray. The offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Porter from outside. Dort grabs the miss. So Dort's got 4 rebounds now. Caruso, pass to Williams. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Brown. Murray inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Jokic's shot is good.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Dort outside. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Denver with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Westbrook, the pass to Porter. From 10 feet away. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that bump clearly not enough to get Jokic off stride.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the 3. Nuggets trail by 17. Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Brown. And here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Caruso. Murray, no good. The Thunder have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Williams in the post. Working on Jokic. Williams misses. And the Nuggets shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Murray passes to Westbrook. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Caruso. Back to Murray. Pass to Brown. Outside Murray. Westbrook right side. Here's Jokic. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Joe. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His 5th personal foul.
And he makes the first. Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Caruso.
At the line for your defender, Isaiah Joe.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Nuggets trail by 19. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of it.
And he drops the first. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Joe. Thunder leading by 17. Dort outside. Williams on the wing. Lets a floater go. And he takes it up and lays it in. Williams has got 27 points.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
On target from range.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Jokic against Hartenstein. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. The free throw drops for Jokic.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Jokic. It's tipped. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Jokic. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Westbrook against Holmgren. Blocked! Dort, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Rugens Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Pass to Jokic. Now Westbrook. Porter with it. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Here's Brown. And again, Denver no good. And here's Holmgren. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And stolen by Holmgren. Dort outside. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving it.